The ugly habit that instantly destroys a woman's elegance. Welcome to She is Rich, where elegance is refined, femininity is power, and class is not just about what you wear but how you carry yourself in every room you enter. Today's video dives into the traits, behaviors, and patterns that quietly, but quickly, diminish a woman's aura of sophistication. And sadly, most women don't even realize they're doing these things. But rich women do. Elegant women do. And when they see it, they silently step back. These are not just bad habits. These are markers of emotional self-neglect, of forgotten grace, of a woman who has lost touch with her higher self. If you are here, it means you desire refinement. You want to be seen as a woman of class, style, and inner strength. But to rise, we must confront what's holding us down. Let's begin. One, gossiping and criticizing other women. The quickest way to dull your shine is to sharpen your tongue against another woman. Gossiping might feel like bonding in the moment, but it always backfires. It paints you as insecure, easily threatened, and lacking emotional discipline. Truly elegant women don't speak to degrade. They speak to elevate. In the circles of power and grace, gossip is not entertainment. It's evidence of emotional poverty. High-value women understand that what you say about others is simply a mirror of how you feel about yourself. Instead of whispering judgment, laughing at someone else's misfortune, or casually tearing someone down, a woman of poise redirects. She listens but does not indulge. She changes the subject with ease. She protects her vibration. Because elegance is never loud, and cruelty always is. 2. Oversharing personal details with strangers. Nothing disrupts the mystique of a refined woman more than excessive openness. We live in a culture that encourages relatability through oversharing. But make no mistake, high-value women do not perform their private lives for attention. Discretion is part of elegance. Oversharing can be a sign of poor boundaries or a desperate need for validation. Both reveal insecurity, not depth. Whether it's in a cafe, online, or among new acquaintances, resist the urge to spill. Protect your story. Save your softness for those who have earned the right to hear it. 3. Loud, uncontrolled speech. Your voice should draw people in, not overpower the room. Elegance begins in the tone, not just the content. When a woman speaks with volume and chaos, she appears uncentered. When she yells, talks over others, or constantly interrupts, it signals a lack of inner peace and respect for space. Train your voice to carry intention. Speak from your diaphragm, not your nerves. Add pauses. Add calm. You do not need to compete with noise to be heard. Quiet women are not weak, they are magnetic. 4. Constant need for validation. It's in the way she checks her phone every few minutes to see if someone liked her photo. In how she drops her accomplishments into conversation, hoping for a reaction. In how she stares at others for cues of approval. This constant craving to be seen, to be affirmed, to be liked, it robs a woman of her center. Classy women validate themselves. They move without applause. Their elegance comes from internal recognition, not external rewards. Elegance means knowing who you are, even if no one claps for it. 5. Sloppy or inappropriate dress. Clothing is communication. Whether you like it or not, you are sending a message with your outfit every day. Looking elegant isn't about price tags. It's about intention. Wrinkled clothes, ill-fitting garments, dirty shoes, too much cleavage, or leggings as trousers, these choices scream disregard. And disregard is the enemy of elegance. Instead, prioritize. Tailored silhouette. Clean, soft fabrics. Neutral or sophisticated color palette. Neat grooming. You don't need a stylist to look polished. You need standards. Six. Neglecting posture and body language. Slouching, dragging your feet, crossed arms, chewing your nails, or slumping into chairs. These small signals tell others how much you value yourself. A classy woman lifts her chin. She walks with purpose. She sits with elegance. Her presence is intentional, not accidental. It's not about perfection. It's about awareness. Body language is your nonverbal signature. Make sure it signs off as poised. 7. Jealousy and competitive behavior. Women of high class do not compete. They collaborate. They complement. They clap when others win. A woman who cannot celebrate another's beauty, success, or spotlight without shrinking in envy will never feel whole. You must understand, your light does not dim because another woman is shining. Graceful women elevate the room. They don't seek to dominate it. 8. Aggressive flirting or desperation for male attention. A woman who constantly adjusts her behavior to attract attention from men, touching, giggling excessively, lowering her standards, changing her voice, is not operating from power. True feminine energy draws, not chases. Men who respect class respond to restraint, not overexposure. The woman who is comfortable in her skin never needs to prove she's desirable. 9. Emotional outbursts in public. Crying, yelling, stomping, or making scenes, even when justified, reflects poor self-regulation. It doesn't matter how valid your emotions are. How you express them is the difference between drama and depth. Composure under pressure is the hallmark of elegance. A well-composed woman expresses boundaries, hurt, and concern with calm strength, not chaos. 10. Treating service workers or staff poorly. Nothing exposes character faster than how someone treats those they don't need to impress. If a woman is polite to her boss but cruel to her waitress, she is not elegant. She is performative. High-value women treat every person with dignity. They say thank you. They make eye contact. They acknowledge others' humanity. Because elegance without kindness is just an illusion. 11. Trying too hard to impress. Overselling yourself through name-dropping, luxury brand obsession, or bragging about achievements is a symptom of lack. Class is never loud. It doesn't announce itself. It's felt. The more you try to impress, the more desperate you seem. The woman who truly belongs doesn't need to prove it. 12. Being chronically late or disorganized. Disorganization isn't just about clutter, it's about carelessness. And carelessness doesn't align with refinement. A woman who is always late, always scrambling, or forgets commitments creates chaos around her. Elegance is order. It is intention. It is respect for time, space, and others. You are not just any woman, you are a woman becoming. A woman rising. A woman who understands that elegance is not purchased, it is practiced. At She is Rich, we believe that class is your legacy, not your label. Your softness is not weakness, it is your quiet power. Your standards are not too high, they are your protection. Your journey is sacred, and you are walking it with intention. Subscribe to She is Rich for timeless wisdom, not trends. For refinement, not rush. And for a sisterhood that believes your elegance is your birthright. Because you are not just becoming rich in appearance, but in soul, in stature, and in self-worth. And that is the ultimate glow-up.